I'm not sure if I'm the tow truck driver you want showing up, but you definitely want this truck.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing an early first look mod showcase on A2 Studios Wreck-It. We've got two things that came with this, plus a couple different trucks. This is going to be absolutely incredible. You don't want to miss this. Let's jump right in. As was mentioned, we have two different things. We have the truck itself, plus we have an attachment, and that's all you need to make this work. Remember, at the end of the day, this isn't quite towing, this is simulating the towing. So you're lifting the tractor or whatever it is off the ground and then pulling it. That is what you're doing. This is not a tow bar replacement, anything like that. This works completely different and is suitable for all platforms, and you'll be able to see why here in just a moment. Taking a look at the three trucks, we have the Phoenix Wreck-It with the Cat engine, we have the CMS with the Cummins engine, and then we have the D60 or the Detroit engine. Each of these have different sounds that they make and engine noises, so you'll be able to hear all of them right here. Starting with the Cat. This is going to have 485 horsepower, 340 liters of fuel, 49 miles per hour, and it holds 1,500 liters. But what? We'll find out. Rim color, well, this is all of your rim colors. A2 Studio has expanded his beautiful color palette. So we have stainless steel, dark steel, aluminum, chrome polished, all the ones you're used to. Plus, we have Chromefectioner 1 and Chromefectioner 2. We've got some stuff through there. Plus copper, we've got stuff for copper, and we have blackout editions. We have polished blackout 1 and polished blackout 2. Those are going to be used because all of the special editions, so the black bell, the copper, things like that, those are all going to be built into each model. So instead of having 4 different trucks with different engines, well, now you've got 3 different trucks with just engine noises, and you can choose whatever you like. Pretty cool there, huh? So, main color, what do we get through here? Pretty much everything that you guys are standard with, that you're used to seeing. For us today, I think you know what color we're going with, don't you? And then design color, we've got one here as well. We're going to change this to a school bus color. Now, it's not doing anything yet because we don't have what that changes installed yet. So going down to configurations, we have standard configuration, we have sleeper number 1, we have sleeper number 2, which is going to be a little bit longer. Then we have the sleeper number 2 with a spoiler, and then we have A2 Studio. You can see right here that we've got this yellow stripe going down the side, and that is your design color. So this right here, if you want the version that A2 Studio would customize, this is the one that he likes right here. But you get to choose your version. Today, we're going to be going with sleeper number 2 with a spoiler, because, well, why not? Put it all on there. Let's go. Wheel brands, we have Wrecker, which is a new wheel right here. As you know, A2 Studio does different wheels for everything, so Wrecker, new wheels. We've also got Phoenix, and you've got TLX on here as well, plus lug cover Phoenix and spike covers and aggro tires, everything that you're used to seeing. Phoenix, or not Phoenix, Wrecker, no customization there. As far as the Phoenix goes, you have white decals, you have the black chrome, and back to white through there. So you've got different things that you could choose through there. All you have to do is pick the ones that you like. TLX, different things through here as well. Everything that you are used to seeing with the TLX, so the TLX 9000, Phoenix, things like that. Actually, these were made popular by the Phoenix or the 9000 itself. Those are all going to be in here, so you can make this match your whole truck lineup. We even have lug covers. You guys know what those are. And then we have spike covers. Oh yeah, nothing ordinary there. Plus, we have aggro tires, which is something he's been doing. Aggro tires grip really, really well. So if you're going to be in your field doing any work with this, if you're going to be doing anything, these are a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, and a little bit more grippy. Today, we're going with Wreck-It. Special editions. This is where you want to check this out. So right now, we're just at a normal truck. Nothing too crazy going on here. Then we have the Black Bell. This changes all of your metal parts, basically, to black or black chrome. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It's Yep, it's black. You've also got the copper. So if you guys really enjoyed the copperhead version of the Phoenix, you can use this as well. Plus, we have the silver bullet. This is going to change everything. Super hardcore chrome. But if you just want a standard polished look, you could just go with that and be good to go. That's what we're going to choose today. Visors and mirrors. So these are pretty standard with the Phoenix, as this is kind of modeled after. It even says Phoenix on the front of it. You have a standard, you have stock side mirrors, you have stock hood mirrors, and then we have a drop visor and the same things. Then we have a bow tie visor, same things through there. Then we start to have them painted. So now we have a painted version of both of those and going through. And then back to standard again. I actually prefer the standard look on this. I've enjoyed using the visors on the other ones, but I just like a standard look. And you know what? Let's go with these. It makes it look like it has whiskers. Lighting. This is where it gets cool. So we have standard lighting. We have side markers. This is going to add chicken lights around the bottom, or may not be called chicken lights, but that's what we're going to call them today. Then you have that with a white underglow, blue, green, orange, purple, and red. So you can have all of those underglow colors popping up. Looks, it just looks dumb amazing. That's exactly what it looks. We are going to go with a side marker and a blue underbody today. Wrecker decals. Now here's where it gets cool. So we have standard. We have option 1, which is 82's The 82 Towing Company. Then we add one 828 Studio, no machine left behind. Funny enough, 828's where I used to live. Pretty cool through there. And then you could do all of those together. So you've got those. We're going to go with all of them today. Emergency lights. We have a standard emergency light. We have emergency light bar. We have X strobes. Now this is going to be strobe lights in the grill. You can kind of see those almost. And then we can add those with the light bar, or we could do V strobes. These were the two options that were chosen, I believe, by the channel members or those of you in the live streams with 82 Studio. Remember, he will put things on the truck if it's a cool idea from the community. Lots of his equipment, lots of his trucks, his trailers, anything really is community driven. So you guys can check him out. Link in the description below. He's streaming today, boys. And then you can add that V strobe with the light bar as well, or nothing if you decide to go with that. Us, we're going to do V strobes with the light bar. Next, bumpers. We got some cool bumpers that are completely custom to the Phoenix Wreck-It. So we have stock bumper, we have stock with wide markers, custom with the wide markers. We have the Aussie bumper, then we have the Aussie bumper with the cattle guard, I think. Then we have some new ones. We have the heavy duty number 1 and the heavy duty with the stripes. So you've got through that. Then we have the same thing, so the heavy duty with the stripes or not. And you can even add the top part, which protects your grill. Very cool stuff through there. And you've got a different version with some, with no hooks. Okay, cool. So we got just the bumper right there. We're back to stock. You guys know what we do, so we're just going to press left. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with this version. No blocking there. Decals. So this is what's going to be that yellow mark that changed. So we have a standard, we have the Wyoming Cowboy in the front, Houston number 1, Houston number 2, which adds a little bit more at the bottom, Houston number 3, which just adds your wheel arch and nothing else, and Seminole. Seminole is definitely the most popular for sure, so that is what we are going to be going with today. Now engines, things that you are used to seeing. 485, 585, 650, and 1100 horsepower options. You're going to see that through the engine range. Just a heads up there, just different sounds. And then exhausts. These are the same exhausts that came on the Phoenix. So if you guys are used to those, well, these are going to be the ones that you're used to here. For us, I think today we're just going to go with the rain cap. And that is it. This is the truck that we have just built together. And I know you want to see it in action, but first, before we see it in action, we've got to get one more piece. What we're going to go to is 82's attachments. We're going to go to the very end, and we're going to see this, the TLX Phoenix Wreck-It attacher. Without this, listen, without this, this mod doesn't work with asterisks around that because I can make it work without it, but not in the way that he wants it to be. This is available in lots of different color options. So main color through here, you can change this. We have black aged, which changes the texture on it. God, that looks really, David, that looks really good. You've also got a couple other things in here like stainless steel, dark steel, we have aluminum, chrome, if you guys want to make it look all fancy and shiny. We also have a polished look, gunmetal gray, dark moon, one of my favorite colors that he has. Plus we have the school bus colors and things like that. I think we should make this match our truck. So we're going to go with a nitro blue here, and then design color. This is actually going to be your bits there. We're going to change this to reflector number 1. This is kind of the school bus color. I know it's just reflector colors, but we'll put that on there. Now we have attacher type. We have short attachment and long attachment. This long attachment is going to be used for things like combines, where the hitch is a little bit under where you actually want it to be, where the short attacher is going to be for something that is easily accessible. So we're just going to buy one of each, so we've got them. Now, we've gone from this version that I built before the stream to this. An absolute beast of a machine. I got it stuck in the ground again. Sorry, David. That's why I use this map, because it messes with stuff. This is what we have built. And here are our attachments. So the first thing we need to do is store these away, because we don't need both of them. We're going to be towing a lot of stuff today, so you better get ready. Now we got some daylight, and let's go ahead and turn on all of our stuff, because we got our help window in the top left-hand corner, and you're going to want to see that. Definitely. So, let's see, our first hitch is going to be a combine. So, we're going to need the longer hitch, which means we don't need this little guy. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this, and there's a spot right back here, right there. Now you'll be able to see that this has its own little box around it where it's sitting. So let's take that, let's jump in here, and you can see it says attach A2's attachment thing. Yeah, the thing. We're gonna click that, and boom. Now it is attached, and we can detach it and attach it. I forgot what this sounded like. I forgot that we chose that version. Yeah. All right. So you could drive this around now. It's like it's a trailer, but attached. Kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of cool. This is a very, very unique piece of machinery. Man, that's loud. Holy cow. Yeah, let's do that for right now while we're showing this off. So, of course, lights, the first set is going to be turning all the lights on under it. Then you have headlights, brights, mega brights, and then everything is off from there. You've got enable wrecker mechanics. So what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to lower this piece right here, and then we need to select control group number 1, I think. Nope. Control group number 1's for the truck. It's number 3. So here you can open up the doors. These are both going to open up at the same time, which is kind of cool, kind of neat there. Interior looks absolutely fabulous. I mean, it's A2 Studio. You know it's going to look good. Everything that you would expect to see is right here. So we've got all that. Everything's looking good. We do have attachment, like attacher straps, but those are a little bit different. Those are actually right here. These attachment straps allow this entire mod to work. So along with being able to pick up our attacher, which was going to utilize this piece of equipment, you can also pick up things like bells or TLX 2020s that can be strapped down. Any vehicle that can be strapped down can also be picked up by this. So it's a little bit much, but man, oh man, is it cool. All right, so now we're going into control group number 2. This is our mirrors. Yes, we have mirrors on here. So let's see what we can control. Actually, we can just see from in here. So we've got control there, so we can actually see everything behind us and around us. I think we're going to change it to about right there. And then let's see, can we change this one? Yes, we can. Never seen that on an A2 Studio truck before. That's cool. That's really cool. And then let's see, we've got another control group here as well. But I'm not seeing. Oh, don't tell me that's doing the ones on the front. I'm not seeing what that one's doing. Probably nothing. Now we're in control group number 3. This is the most important one because at the end of the day, this is a wrecker. And without the wrecker, well, we can't really do much, can we? So we have enabled this. Now we can raise this up and down. And yes, we can kind of push this through a little bit. That's so if you back up to something, then you're able to kind of like go down a little bit. If you watched a live stream that we did previously, we kind of got a vehicle stuck in the water and had to fish it out. But we were able to do that thanks to this. That was really cool. Then we have this piece. So we can angle that piece as well. So we can bring it up, push it back down, anything like that. That allows you to get a nice level mark when coming down, just like so. Especially for if you're wanting to get under a vehicle, you're going to want to get that as low as you can. Speaking of, you can extend it. So we can extend this out to go up under the vehicles and kind of get it up in there. Plus, we've got, there's stuff everywhere, which is really, really cool. Boom, boom. So now we have full control. You can't move the wrecker around. It's got solid spikes on the ground, keeping it in place. Plus, we can raise and lower, oh yes, this bad boy right here, which is very, very important. That is one of the most important parts. And that is it. That is your full control over everything. So if we fold this up, bloop, it automatically reattaches just like so. All right, so that is everything about the wrecker, everything that you need to know about this bad boy right here. Let's turn on the flashes. There we go. Yeah, I got that V shape on there. So that is everything about the wrecker itself. Now it's time to go wreck it. Here we go. We're gonna do the combine first, just cause. So we need to bend down. We need to pick this up and let's take it over here to the combine. Now, what we want to do is get this hitch right here as close to that hitch as we possibly can, because remember, our vehicle needs to be towed, so therefore it is in a position of indisposability. So we got to get that about as close as we can, and I think for us today, that's about as close as that's going to get. Let's jump in the combine, and you can see, attach the wrecker attachment. So we attach that, and it's going to swing. It's going to sway. It's supposed to, because if you hook this up and it was all rigid, you would have some serious trouble towing this thing around. So we've got that. We are hooked up, and we need to get ready and go. Also, just talked to A2 Studio, and evidently I missed a few things. So real quick, you can open up the side, and that's going to allow us to fill up with diesel fuel so that we can refuel on the go. Also, we have windows that go down. Neat. They go together. That is pretty darn cool. I love it. All right, so let's, woohoo! She's screaming. Let's get this. Let's back up to the combine and let's go ahead and wreck this thing. So we've got a 9 mile per hour. It's not too bad. Let's go and unfold. And we want to get our bar right here about as low as we can. Remember, control group number 3. Control group 3, that is where you want to be. Right about there, pretty low. We want to get backed up as close as we can. So about right there is going to be about it. Next, we want to extend. Oh, this is the fun part. You can't really see under here too good. You want to extend your piece. Then, if you need to, you can stabilize yourself because this is going to be quite a heavy load. Then, let's bring our record down as close as we possibly can. Let's go and turn those lights off. And then, slowly but surely, raise up the back of the combine. What we're trying to do is we're trying to raise up our attachment here as close to our cables here as possible. The better you can get those, the closer that you can get those, the better your tow is going to be. Now, you don't want it too high, but you know what? Everybody else is going to show the right way to do it, so I'm going to show you the wrong way to do it. So, oh boy. Yeah. I made a oopsie, actually. Turns out this piece should definitely be removed beforehand. Oh, I didn't think about carrying around 2 of those. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get this back onto the ground where we had it. Remember, control group 3. Get this nice back down, flat. About right there. That will work great for us. We'll go ahead and extend all the way out. And while we're doing this, let's go ahead and pull those up. Remember, this might take you a couple times doing it, getting used to it, things like that. And that pole is as far away from anything as you can get the piece that goes under the vehicles, the better. Don't touch wheels with it, because you're gonna run into problems like I do. All right, so it looks like we're getting pretty close. Actually, we don't need to extend that all the way, which is nice. Kind of lift up. Oh yeah, there it goes. We'll attach. And we are attached, I believe. Oh, there we go. Now we're attached. And we're just going to bring up the wrecker just like so. And you'll be able to see we are attached. We've got 1 strap on there, but that's okay. All you need in game is 1. And the bottom, we can kind of get this out of the way. We don't really need it to be too much far, but about right there, totally fine. And now all we do is pull. She's a little heavy. Actually, I think I may have this a little bit too high. Let's go ahead and drop that down a little bit. Much, much better now. Yes, I was actually scraping some stuff. So that is how you pull around a combine. I will say that it has been said that the, tracks, they don't have a good time. So if you want to have a good time, maybe, just maybe, don't pull around stuff with tracks, because they don't like to behave. Now we're ready to tow some stuff that may be a little bit easier than combine. So what we've done is we have brought this over and we have reattached it, but we're going to go ahead and drop it right there. And we want to grab this version. This has the smaller arm on it right there. Let's take this over. Remember, anything that has a trailer hitch, this will work with. So I see a trailer hitch down there. Do you? I hope that's a trailer hitch. Yes. Blink, blink. Hook it up. And she's going to be swaying back and forth. That's totally cool. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's get everything lined up perfectly fine. So we want to go to, again, control group number 3. Let's go ahead and bring down our tow. About there will be fine. And we want to do this nice and even. So straight down the middle. We want to avoid any contact with wheels as much as possible. We've got our boom all the way down. Good to go there. Now we can extend out. Yeah, see what I mean? Touch the wheels, and they were not happy about that. So let's go ahead and bring this up. A little bit heavy, so it looks like here. Let's go ahead and stabilize ourselves. And it looks like we've raised it up a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and bring that in. There we go. Yeah, this is more like it. Again, I'm probably not the person you want to be doing this, but hey, David sent it over for review, so here we go. And it looks like from here we are probably good to go. Just trying to get the bar on the back. We'll kind of pull it, get it out of the way. We will lift up. Remember, just get some axles off the ground and start pulling. All right, so this one, I don't think this one wants to go. David, I broke it again. I'm real good at this. I'm very, very good at breaking stuff. Yeah, that one's not wanting to go. So, maybe just don't tow this? Or maybe we get a little bit lower to the ground. Yeah, a little bit lower to the ground. Let's go go ahead and drop it just enough. And we're moving. So just turns out I'm just a bad driver in general. There we go. So a little bit closer to the ground, all good. There is a mechanic, at least that I've been told about, where if you can get the axles off the ground, the other ones will move along. However, it seems like maybe the Pterodos didn't like to be pulled around so much. Here's something that will be happy to be pulled around. This is the Fendt 1050 Vario. Big bad boy right here. Let's go and hook up to our hitch. Let's grab our wrecker. Let's get close-ish, see if we can line this up without hitting any of the tires again. Tires do not like to be messed around with. It's funny because I've been messing around with FarmSim for a long time, and this is a mechanic that I didn't know about, was the tires not liking to be messed with. So just a heads up through there. You can see, like, pushing into that, they are really not happy. One thing you can do here is, instead of lifting up, you could just go ahead and strap down to it and go ahead and lift whatever it is that you're pulling up. And then all you have to do is get your piece out of the way, just like so, and go. Nice and easy. Now remember, this is a TLX Phoenix, so there are limitations and size limitations to what you can pick up and pull around and move and things like that. And remember also, the game doesn't think these two things are attached. What is actually happening in here is you have a piece that just happens to be able to be strapped onto, and then you have a different mechanic of being strapped to. As you can see right here, that's how this works. That is how we are able to do this. It's not a tow truck per se. It is more of a this. Yeah. Try not to get in trouble with David. But anyway, yep. Pulls just fine. Rocking and rolling. We are moving. Now, while we're on this topic, real quick, this is probably something David doesn't want me to show because this is not how you're supposed to use this. So watch. So I've tried using this a couple times just like a tow truck would use. So, of course, they would push that piece up under and then use that to lift the vehicle, right? Lift it as a tow. Well, you can do that, and it works just fine. However, when doing it this way, the wheels don't really like to move. So just a heads up, if you're gonna try and do weird stuff like I do, just like that, you might have a bad day. But it's possible, and I'm not gonna show you that. I mean, come on. Our next tow today comes from a lorry driver who did not pay any of their stuff. You gotta pay for these. They didn't do it. They were like, can I have it? We said sure, and unfortunately, well, that was a bad thing. But we do have a hitch on there, and we just happen to have something to do that with. So let's go ahead and detach our piece. We'll go ahead and grab that off the back, and we'll bring it over here. About like so. That ought to be fine. We're gonna break into their truck and attach our piece, and let's go ahead and tow these guys. Yeah! So again, unfold the truck, drop it down. About right there, that works. Looks good. Control group number 3, always very, very important. Get this piece nice and low. And go ahead and drop down our crane arm as well. Boom! Just like so. Let's see if we can get close-ish. All right there, that will do. And this is a quick tow. We've got to move. So we're gonna grab it, pull it up, lift our piece as well as we can, and go. Now, we are rocking. We are dragging it a little bit, but we're moving. We gotta go. We gotta go. I wonder if we could just pick the truck up. Probably not. Oh, that's one way to skin a cat, ain't it? That's awesome. Now, let's say you've got some delinquents that have not paid for their trailers. Well, how are we gonna handle that? Well, really, all we gotta do is unfold this. So, unfold it, it'll be nice, perfect and quite literally just kind of hook up. Looks like A2 Studios, the one that didn't pay his fine today. Look, just grab and go. There are no trailer hitches on the back. However, there is a trailer hitch on this. Really neat. So watch the yellow piece, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Bloop. It appears right there, right below you. As soon as we attach back, boop, it reattaches. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. Got a delinquent DjGoHam not paying for his GoHam Co. fleet? Well, pretty easy to handle here as well. All you got to do is back in, bloop, and you are hooked. Here, you might want to raise up a little bit and kind of flatten that out. Might come in handy. You can also extend, well, that happened really fast, didn't it? You could also extend these out and get it behind you, but that's more weight behind the truck. So you don't want that as much as possible. But I mean, it works exactly like you would expect it to. I mean, it's a tow truck. That's pretty cool. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Let's say this DjGoHam guy didn't learn his lesson when we towed his trailer a whole of like 200 feet. Well, we're gonna take his truck, and what we're gonna do is we're going to go to control group again, number 3. We're gonna drop our arm down. Come on, DJ, you got this, you got this. Doesn't need to be perfect, just kind of get it in a lower position than it normally would have been. We want to drop down our crane. Now remember, this has basically a attachment to it, so we're gonna take that. Oh, don't tell me he... Okay, so let's detach this first because I keep forgetting about this. You can't use the crane if this is on there. Put that over there. Jump back in. Oh, don't tell me David made it to where I can't do this. Oh, come on, David. Did you mess with me? I think he messed with me a little bit. All right, well, maybe my truck doesn't have strapability capabilities, but I know this mower certainly does. So we're going to bring this over. We are going to repossess this mower. Rich Redneck gets mower repossessed. There you go. There's a video idea for you. A little bit harder to get in on this one, but as long as you can get it with the crane, you're good. Lift it up, and then lift up our arm a little bit. And now we have a floating mower that someone has not paid for. Easy way to get around this, just back up, let it go, it'll drop down a little bit, and then you got it again. A little janky, but it does work. All right, this is gonna be my last idea, I promise. Let's go ahead and drop down, bring this back, drop this down, make it nice and flat. We're gonna bring down the crane. 1828 Studio. Call that. I wonder what number that goes to. Got him. Yeah, evidently my truck doesn't get straps. And then pick it up. Because the TLX 2020 has a strappable vehicle, you can do this. This truck is not meant for this at all. However, if you want to mess with people, this is the best way to do it. Ooh, it almost flips too. Nice. All right, let's get rid of that. Oh, man. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys today is something that I believe no one's shown, at least as of yet. And no, it is not all of this magnificentness of this truck. And I've been told I have to do this at night. So we're going to kind of let everything die down a little bit. You can see the other one just going crazy in the background. That's awesome. It's been doing that for the past 2 hours. Check this out. We're going to select here. Oh, cut us out a little bit. See it wiggling? Open it up. Boom, boom, boom. So we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 access points here that have lights inside of them. How neato is that? Well, you can see right here we have oil, we have a couple things like that, and on the other side we have diesel. This is the tank that we are going to be filling. So what we need to do is go into here You can see we have start filling. So we're going to fill that up. Well, I don't think I can, man. Let's see. Hang on. Open cover, maybe? Select fueling, 22 calls. Close cover, nope. David, I broke it. I got it. All right, so it looks like what you need to do is when you get near the fuel station, you need to fill up your truck, and as soon as it changes over again, oh, I just had it. Let's see, let's do it again. Let's do it again, and we're gonna have to turn some lights on because I can't see. Okay, start filling. There we go. So when your truck is at 100% complete full, only then can you refuel your diesel. However, as you might be able to see from the bottom right-hand corner, diesel is now going up. So that is perfect. That is really cool. This is an awesome addition right here. This is so neat. So not only does your wrecker pick stuff up and put it down, it will also refuel things with diesel. Maybe something's died just because it needs a little bit of gas. Well, this can do it. Now that we're full, let's go help a fellow trucker. So I've been told that this truck right here is completely out of fuel. So let's go ahead and open up our doors to help them. And let's jump in our truck right here. And it says refilled truck. Press down on the left stick. Boom. And we have refueled 440 liters just like that. This holds quite a bit. It holds like 1,500 liters, I believe. So that's enough to fill up a couple different things. And we are now full of fuel on this truck and ready to take off. But unfortunately, this is an A2 studio truck. So you can't be in the video, man. I'm sorry. You gotta get out of here. So I did mention there's one vehicle type that don't really like this too much, and it is tracked vehicles, whether they be double tracks on the back, the normal tracks like this one, anything with tracks that are actually on the ground. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see what happens. I have zero promises to see if this will be even happy that I am in its vicinity, but let's see what happens. I mean, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna pull it whether it likes it or not. The only thing that might go well is how much it behaves. And the tracks are moving. This is working pretty good. It's working pretty good. I will say we need to get the vehicle off the ground just a little bit more. Let's see, maybe about right here. And then, oh boy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise, maybe bring this in just a hair. There we go. This is the only thing, especially with me doing this, because I am real difficult. So let's get that up just a little bit. Nope, not happening. All right, so this is as good as it gets right here. I mean, it works. Probably not as good as you might want it to. At least you'll be able to pull it and get it out of the way, and that's what's really important here. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. That is your early first look mod showcase of A2 Studios Racket Pack. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Also, make sure you check out A2 Studio. We're going to leave 3 links in the description. We're going to leave a link to his Facebook page. We're going to leave a link to his Facebook group as well as his YouTube channel. Remember, he's going to be streaming today, so he could be streaming while you're watching this right now. Go check it out. Link down below. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.
It sound right, boy.